Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. We're talking with Jack Farrell from the Dallas Area Mountaineers. Jack, welcome into the show. Congratulations. Fantastic football career, fantastic basketball career. Unfortunately, the basketball career didn't end the way everybody would have liked it because you didn't get to play another game, but at least you can go out and say, hey, we won our last game. It's pretty darn great accomplishment of what you're able to do with your senior season. When you reflect back and think back to, being a 7th, 8th, 9th grader and think, hey, by the time I'm a senior, I'm going to do this. Did you ever think that you would accomplish all that you did as an athlete at Dallas?
Definitely not. No, I mean, a lot of it, like that state title run for football, that was just, we were just taking it game by game. And honestly, it was really a blink of an eye before we knew it. We were playing in Hershey. Same goes for basketball. Everything's just going so fast. I mean, you're basically playing 3 games a week. So, you just got to try to appreciate, all the moments that go on because it happens really fast. And before you know it, you're already, at the end of the road.
Well, I'm going to hit you with a big one right off the bat here. I think back to a guy named John Glenn who played at Lackawanna Trail, who went to East Stroudsburg University to play basketball, and he wound up as a football player. He is now a coach with the Seattle Seahawks. So I'm not saying that's your path, but I know there's some people who really like you as a football player. But hey, congratulations. You're going to be a basketball player at East Stroudsburg University. So talk a little bit about that college decision. And was it difficult for you between football and basketball, or you were just always a basketball kind of guy?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult. I love football so much. I've been playing that for 12 years, or I think, right now 12 years. And I've also been playing basketball a lot too. So, it was a really tough decision. I love both sports, but, at deep down, I've just always been a basketball player. And, I really enjoy playing that sport a lot.
Let's talk about the folks and their support with that basketball life. Were they like, hey, listen, do what you ever want to do, man. Go live your dreams.
Yeah, exactly. My family's been very supportive throughout all of this. They're, the best family I could really ask for. And, they really just said, do what I wanted to do what makes me happy. And I feel like I'm doing that right now, and it's definitely something to look forward to.
Let's go back to football season and talk a little bit about when you first hit the field there at Dallas. And, we go back, we talk about some of these guys played 9th grade and it took their lumps and, their sophomore year and junior year. So talk about your football career there at Dallas area.
Yeah, it definitely was something special at Dallas. We did something that not a lot of teams wearing Dallas blue have done in a while. But, it was something special, being part of that team with all my friends, And I think that's really what set us apart from a lot of people is just, we were all just so close together. And we all just had such a good friendship with each other that, I really think that's part of what propelled us, to be so, go really far in the state tournaments just because, we just have such a tight bond and we've been playing for so long with each other. And I think that helped throughout my high school career, having that friend group, to push me. And I think that, towards the end of my career for football, I think that I made a great group of friends and definitely people I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, that's for sure.
But seeing your group is all going to move on and go their separate ways. You guys are going to be spread out all over the place. It's going to be a lot different. And with this pandemic going on and not completing your senior season academically, athletically for that matter, it's going to be probably tough. Talk a little bit about, conversations right now you're having with some of those classmates.
Yeah, it definitely stinks having our senior year cut short. I mean, we were really looking forward to, our senior year forever, basically. I mean, it's definitely an awful feeling. So, we just, rallying and, getting each other's backs and having each other's backs, and just really being there for each other and just trying to push through it and keep moving forward, and hope for the best. So that's all you can really do nowadays.
Let's talk a little bit about something that you're proud of, weight room wise. what was a lift or something that you were able to accomplish there in the Dallas area weight room that you never thought maybe you'd hit? What mark and what lift was it?
Oh, definitely, probably my squat. I'm, as you probably see me on the court, I'm a little bit of a thinner kid, but Coach Mendola, he does a great job in the weight room. He's really got things moving like a well-oiled machine in there. And that weight room off-season program we have, really it really helps. That's for sure. Because the weight room's a big part of both basketball and football. And for squat, definitely I was able to reach. I think I maxed out at 445 going into not to spring camp, into doubles. So yeah, that was definitely something I was proud of, because and I was only be able to do that through my coaches and who I had around me, because we just had a great staff there. Definitely.
Congratulations. That's a very honorable number, that's for sure.
Thank you.
When you talk about the recruiting process with basketball, what were you looking for in a basketball program? And boy, you found a gem there at East Stroudsburg University. Really, the Warriors have a very nice program with
yes, they do.
coach.
Yeah, definitely. I was just looking for a program that would take me in. That's really it. I just wanted a program that would believe in me enough, just to give me a shot. And, East Stroudsburg did that, and I'm really looking forward to working with that staff this year.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. And of course, you're not too far from home, about an hour, but far enough. So
exactly. Yeah.
What was it like when you stepped on the campus there at ESU?
Oh, it's awesome. I really love the architecture there is really cool. You got these big brick classroom settings and these classroom buildings. And, I really love the gymnasium too. That's something, the field house they got there. It's really huge. I love the atmosphere when they had games, because I went down to a couple games this season. And, I just love the atmosphere there. It's a beautiful campus they got there. They really maintain it well. And, it's definitely just a really nice school and a good town.
How about as far as the area of study? Have you honed in on what you're going to study at ESU?
Yeah, right now I'm going in there as an exercise science major, but that could always change. I'm really interested to do something in the biological or health science field to study.
Let's talk about your brother and being inspired by him, and a pretty darn good athlete in his own right.
Yeah, Michael, he's definitely, I wouldn't be where I am today without him. He's the one who, got me up at 6 a.m. to go work out, or, he's the one who got me out of bed when I just want to lay in bed. He'd say, get up, Jack, you're going to work out, all right? And I'd be like, all right, let's go. And, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. He really pushed me to be the best. And, he's really he's a good person.
How about your extended family there? Talk about other members of the Farrell family that support you, whether it's at a basketball game, a football game, or give you some encouragement along the way.
Oh, yeah. My whole family, definitely both sets of grandparents, my dad's parents, they're old, and, they make it to all the games. And then my mom's set, they're all so old. And my grandfather, he's got some health issues, but, he makes it to every single game. And, I just can't thank him enough for that, because, well, it's just, I love having them on the sidelines so much. And it just, puts a smile on my face when I'm having fun, they're having fun, and that just makes me happy too.
How about what was it like to play for Coach Belinsky? Describe a little bit about his personality and what it was like playing for a coach like that.
Oh, Coach Belinsky's a great coach. He's definitely one of those coaches that, you got to have in your life, because, he teaches you more like he always says it, but, you learn more about life than you do about playing basketball with Coach Belinsky, because, he teaches you life lessons that, you need to know when you're growing up and if you want to succeed as a person when you're entering the world. And I can't thank him enough for doing that. He's just a really good guy and just a really good coach.
We talked a little bit about Coach Mendola, good relationship there, Coach Belinsky. How about a teacher or anybody at the school that you felt like you had a connection with and enjoyed some of the education?
100% Coach Saba. He's the man. Coach Jonathan Saba. He actually does both. Believe it or not, he assistant coaches for the basketball team, and he also assistant coaches for the football team. And he's there 24/7, just with us. I always see him in the hallways. He's such a great coach, and he's a really funny dude too. He's a nice person to know. I really like him. He's a good teacher.
Well, Jack Farrell, congratulations. It is East Stroudsburg University. They're going to be the good fortunes to get your services as a student, as an athlete, and congratulations on the fabulous athletic and academic career there at Dallas Area.
Thank you very much, sir.